Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, back with some more Crusader Kings 2 action. Huzzah! Now, Rollowing, thanks to your comment, I decided to take a little look around Europe, and so let's just take a brief moment away from the amazingness that is Austria and the glory of the Babenberg House, and let's just take a look around. So we'll switch over to the independent realms. This will show us all of the different kingdoms and separate groups there are. So you can see Holy Roman Empire, it's still kicking, but it's slowly starting to lose influence in Italy. The Byzantines have expanded very far west, leaving two independent little states around here. Well, I guess not independent, Venice owns that. Kingdom of Hungary looking pretty good. Galich? Principality of Galich? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. But yeah, that's doing okay. Kingdom of Poland. That could probably be bigger. Denmark's getting involved, and Denmark's really getting involved up there in Russia. Is that actually King of Russia? Yes, the Rus have been unified. You know, so we got the Muslim caliphates going on down here. And then what the hell happened to France? And we can see, I can maybe kind of see what's going on here. So the Muslims are pushing into the Iberian Peninsula, and Castile has to go somewhere. So apparently, instead of fighting back against the Muslims, they're just like, chill, whatever. We'll roll with it. We'll just go take over 3/4 of France. That's insanity. So already, like, we can see crazy repercussions for going into EU3 here. Ooh. Huh. Oh, probably because it's a bishopric. A little bit of an Iceland revolution. So there we go. There is Europe 1165 in our timeline. That's really interesting. It's gonna be neat to see how Western Europe turns out over the next couple hundred years. Anyway, back to reality. Back to Austria. We're doing great. That's what we're doing. Alright. So, Twin Dot, quite indeed. What? I really don't have much else to contribute to that, but oh my, indeed. And Jackma, yeah, that mod that you've got there, it sounds almost exactly what I'm looking for. So when I'm done with the recording today, I'm going to download that off your Dropbox and take a look. And at the very least, it sounds like it's going to be a great starting point for me to be able to pull off whatever I have to do. So, yeah, thank you guys for all the love and support you're showing me. It's much appreciated. And, yeah, we're just going to continue on. Yay! People who leave in factions and the usual, so I'll be back when something interesting happens. To the glorious Duke Guntram I, may you live in harmony and contentment. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call to arms against Duke Eckhard I of Bavaria. So it looks like we got some stuff going on in Nuremberg here. And I'm just not exactly sure where the Emperor stands in all this. That's the tricky thing, right? I mean, I guess, yeah, that's a good point. So where is Arnulf anyway? Like, where is the actual Duke of Bavaria stationed? Because he's not in Oberbayern, to tell you that much. Vassals. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do the, yeah, you guys don't really need to see me scroll through trying to find some guy. Doesn't even appear to be there. There we go. So, I would have to imagine that the Empire is going to go along. Well, you know what? Screw it. We got money. We don't really have troops. I'm sorry, kinswoman, but we can definitely afford the prestige hit. Yeah, because I imagine she's just going to get crushed, and I doubt we would have been able to offer much help. Yeah. Alright, back with something exciting. My liege, peace be with you. I have discovered a plot where Christopher von Babenberg seeks to kill Ernst von Babenberg. So basically, it looks like my fourth son is trying to off my first son. That's not cool. So, what can we do? We could imprison him, but, you know, that's not good. We'll just tell him to, you know, stop trying to kill your brother. My dear father, may you live in harmony and contentment. Your demand is just. My scheming was obviously misdirected. No shit. Alright, well that's good. Glad we sorted out that family affair. Must have been an interesting Christmas dinner that year. Alright, back with something more exciting. And I believe I have... excuse me. I believe I have found something exciting. So, the Holy Roman Emperor is at war with the Hamidid Emirate. Now, taking a look, you know, it looks like it's kind of far off, but there is Orania here, which is Christian, apparently, or no, sunny hearsay. Well, regardless, I'm thinking of possibly making a play for this place right here. I have a feeling it would add tremendous goodness to the lands of Austria. So, let's go ahead and raise up our garrisons. Hire ourselves a holy order. Thank you, thank you. Come on, holy order. Excellent. Merge this all together. And sort out the leaders, because that's not working for me. Yes, you can definitely go. And you would probably be a better representative than me. Although I don't know if I like the army being named after the mayor. There we go, that works. Okay, now, next step. Have we got any ships we can hire? Monthly cost of 75. That is fairly expensive. And how many troops can one thing of galleys carry? That's 8,000 men. Alright, let's see. The Genoese Navy. 10,000. Away you go. Okay. Set sail for that spot. Thank you. Glorious! Take my army, offload it there. And I don't need ships anymore, so we can go ahead and disband them. Because that's expensive. Now we can just wait this siege out, really. Time just ticking away. It's one downside to every Paradox game is how they calculate, you know, conquering a province. It's always just a bunch of waiting. Yay! Victory! And those rebels were certainly not a problem. That's strange that the second defensive line there is stronger. Yeah, thank you. So nothing came of that little insurrection against the Bavarian Duke. Unsurprising, and I doubt I would have been able to help at all. Slowly falling into my grasp. Which actually, what are our laws? Still Gavelkind. That's not the best. Stupid succession laws. And the Imperial laws. Those things seem to be changing like crazy. Ah, good. A skilled tactician. Well, yeah, I guess we're using the term skilled loosely, which is fine. That's just fine. Yeah, that looks like a good match. Agatha, come live with us. Wonderful. Good. One more to go. The most excellent Duke Guntram the First. May you live in harmony and contentment. I accept your suggestion that Anselm and Agatha get married. A jihad for Syria. The great Caliph Walid I has decided to call a jihad against the caliphs in the kingdom of Syria. He urges all righteous Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Basilius Ionis II of the Byzantine Empire for the glory of Islam. Allah is merciful. Well, not an Iranian, I'll tell you that much. Come on, you know you're gonna fall. Just surrender already. Excellent. You, sir. Oh, I guess I have to go to him? Yeah, Swearfieldy. I don't think that's gonna happen. How do I... Now, I definitely should have read up on capturing, you know, foreign-held lands, because I thought that as soon as I got there and captured it all, it just, like, if you attacked... Yes, that's fine. If you attacked a county of the other faith, I thought once you conquered it, it just became yours, which I was kind of hoping would happen there. That would have been a useful spot to have. Really. Come on, get back over there. That would have been a pretty useful spot. It looks nicely developed. There would have been lots of taxes. It's in the Mediterranean, so that's always a good thing. A thrifty clerk. Okay. I guess, yeah, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. Bring some hunchback jeans back in. While searching for a lost chalice, I came upon a band of rogues who robbed me. There were too many. Wah wah. That's too bad. To the gate! Duke Gunram the First, blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion that Reinhard and Flandina get married. Flandina. That's hot. Alright, back with more exciting things. My liege, my work in Carton seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I have managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Carton presently held by Countess Engeltraud of Carton. I leave it up to you whether to use it or not. Thanks, Ernst. We will use it. Haha! Excellent! Okay, now we can actually pull you out and improve diplomatic relations with the Emperor. Now, gonna need to save up a bit of money so we can launch a good attack into Carton. And yeah, I mean, I'm not too concerned about the opposition that'll come from that Duke. That's not going to be a pain, or a pain. It might be a pain. It won't be a bother though. So back when I'm going to launch the invasion. So while saving money, my beloved sister Agatha has come to me with a concern that she's still not married. And I have a feeling I know why. She's a hunchback impaler. Now, interestingly, the impaling. The depraved character likes to spend the nights in the dungeon inventing new ways of torturing unfortunate victims. Which adds an intrigue of +1. Now, she's only got an intrigue of 2. So she's not doing this to get information. She's not doing this to, you know, work the spy game or anything like that. She's just doing this because she's sick and twisted and likes impaling people. So, who can we send her off to? We could try the actual Emperor of the Byzantine Empire. That's crazy. There won't be any kids from that, but he's actually going to go for it. Really? That's a lot of prestige we'd get from that kind of marriage. Do I have a better? Like, one that might produce children? Not from the family! Have fun, Agatha. That's insane. Well, at least she made it. Oh, that would be why. What a diplomat. I should have noticed that. I was stuck on the impaling. Crazy, crazy woman. Alright, back with an invasion. Alright, so I just got a little window that I clicked through, forgot to show it. The Kaiser has decided that he's going to try and institute medium crown authority. So before that goes through, we're going to war. Alright, so she's currently in revolt, but she's got more... She's got a... more... Bleh. English, use it. She's got a larger army than her Duke. So, we should be okay with that not ending quickly. Okay. No. My Marshal, and then that guy, and then I guess that guy. There we go, look at that. Now, we're gonna need some mercenaries as well. Not many, mind you. Just a small amount. Merge them in there. And I guess the mercenary leader is just in the mix. Alright. Now we should be able to easily and adequately secure Carton for ourselves. But thankfully, despite the Medium Crown Authority, the war is still going on. So yay, we don't have to bow out and... Yes, thank you. So... a nice little wee Scottish lass. Well, that was an atrocious Scottish accent. But I stand by it. Yeah, and my current spy master's at 10. Welcome to the job, son. Oh, lovely. Just wonderful. Plot discovery chance. Just make sure there's nobody scheming up on us. My sweet Halwiva is terrifying when she wants something. There is nothing she wouldn't do to make me bend to her will. Now she wants me to make one of her friends Chancellor. But Chancellor Ernst von Babenberg is a very competent man. Who wants it? Gottshark? 14. Ernst, 21. Sorry, my dear, but no. That's just a silly suggestion. And in wartime, no less. The specter of hunger is an ever-present fear for the defenders. The cruel arithmetic of a siege means that as the defenders of Villach starve to death, there's more food for those that remain. Yep. That's what they're doing. Oh, there we go, Villach. Just surrender. You guys know you don't have a chance. My faithful vassal, Duchess Helwiva of Austria, is rather honest, and have publicly spoken about my virtues. This has radicalized my vassals, where some agree and some do not. It looks like everyone agrees with my wife, so that's a good thing. Appreciate that. Yes, clicking through. Yay, another Guntram! The legacy lives on. Walpurga! Now that is a sexy name. Alright, Walpurga, let's see who we can marry you to. You genius child, you. I'm not actually gonna do that. That's too weird. But, I mean, if we can... Considering the state Castile's in, that really might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Get our bloodlines over there a little bit. And you, sir. Enforce my demands. Excellent. And yeah, so now we're starting to see the pain that is Gavelkin's succession. So my heir, Ernst, there, he's not... Seniority. The oldest member of the dynasty inherits. I really would like primogeniture, because the oldest member of the dynasty would then be... Whoops. One of my brothers, I would imagine. Probably Jacob there. Doesn't have any kids. Okay, well, we'll get you a wife. How about... Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Because if I keep it the way it is now, the duchy title will pass to Ernst, and Österreich will pass to Ernst, but Karten will pass to my son. My other son. His brother. And, I don't know, I just... It would be nice to be able to control that, but we'll leave it like that for now. Excellent! And then the whole succession thing I'm going to have to mull over, because, well, I would much prefer primogeniture. It's probably not going to happen. And we should make that max. That's fine. Yes, of course it passed. Like any of my vassals would say no. Alright, well I'm going to mull over that succession, and I will be back with something interesting. A new sort of rose has arrived to Österreich by the means of a traveling merchant. The price he demanded for it was outrageous, but I was still tempted to buy it, as his description of the damask rose were that of a rose most fragrant and roseate in color. Yeah, we're gonna give it to my wife. Duchess Halwiva chided me about the damask rose I had brought, even if she loved it and thought it complimented the garden. The price had been too costly. You know what? It's my damn garden. I'm the Duke. It's good to be the Duke. I'm gonna do what I want. That was a pretty expensive rose, though. Today, my son Friedrich asked me for a fief of his own to govern. So he's not even, like, he's way down the line. And while you would be a good leader, you're not ready. Thank you. And actually, would that be a new... With that being a new Duke of Bavaria... Might not be a bad time to expand myself north there. Although it looks like... Yeah, they're at least green. Really? There's some scheming going on, probably by the Spy Master, would be my bet. Oh, you'll gain a title, my son, don't worry about that. Alright, back with more interesting things. Dear Father, peace be with you. I have discovered a plot where Yevpraxia Mikhailovich wishes to kill Duke Guntram I. My daughter-in-law, eh? Guntram. Alright, you. End your plot. Oh, jeez, you're not ready, Frederick. You're damn straight, it's just, you don't be coming up into my house to try to kill me. Woman, I should kick you out. Ugh, that's so sad. Alright, back with something more interesting. My beloved wife, Halwiva, is constantly bored, and keeps telling me about the new fashions she has heard about. Now she wants me to introduce it at court. Well, we already know from her reaction with the rose that even if my money is her money, she's not impressed with the way that I just blow it on things like roses. So I'm not about to just go crazy up in here with clothes and crap. No way. He's not... Guntram's really not a religious man. You know, so that's out of character. This is my money you're talking about. Alright? My duchy, my money. There is no better man at increasing the church's opinion of me or teach me to become a more pious man than my court chaplain, Andreas. Just make the church love me more. That's all that matters. A crusade for Sicily! His Holiness Pope Sambinian III has been swayed by the cries for help from the Christian population in the Rossano Sultanate. He urges all able-bodied men of Europe to take up arms against the evil Sultan Kamal I of Rossano Sultanate in order to secure Rossano Sultanate from the clutches of the Mohammedan infidels. God will grant the pilgrims remission of sins in heaven. This sounds like something we might be able to pull off, actually. Yeah, we're going. We're gonna go. We won't be able to raise holy troops, but we're gonna go. Excellent. First one in on the crusade. Look at us. Look at us. So we're going for all of southern Italy. None of Sicily. Got it. Don't have any money. Don't have any faith. But at least we're part of the crusade. We're part of changing the world. He's already been defeated. Alright, well I think I'm going to leave the video here for now. Shorter tonight, but, you know, what can you do? I'm feeling kind of tired. So, starting up, when I do the next video, we will go on crusade. So that's exciting. Yay! Thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, and what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.